Hello YouTube! I am Pinstar and this is Pinstar Plays Ball Pit. The X is silent. So Ball Pit is a game, actually the demo came out a while ago, but I've been really into it. The full version is out now. I picked it up and have been enjoying it immensely. It is sort of like a Vampire Survivors type of deal where you're but with a much more intricate twist and some city building elements, surprisingly. So let's start up a new save here and I'll show you what it's all about. So Ball Pit is a game where you're going through a gauntlet of enemies. It's kind of like Brick Breaker, but it's also a roguelike. Just let me demonstrate. It's easier to show than to tell. So as you bounce balls off of these guys, they take damage. We have the little white balls are called baby balls. The bigger ones are special balls. They each have their own unique effects. And then as you take enemies out, they'll drop gems for experience, and that'll let you level up. You obviously want to try to, make them bounce the balls so that they deliver more hits. Yeah, you need to not take them out before they reach the bottom. Alright, we leveled up. Now, your character has different stats here, but what's most important is the level ups themselves. You can have up to 4 special balls and 4 passive items. We started with the bleed ball. This will level up our bleed ball. Or we could take Ball Star off at 70% speed, but increase by 20 with each bounce, so they get super bouncy, but it makes them worse right when you throw them. And this lets us dodge incoming attacks. I'm going to upgrade the bleed ball. I have auto fire on. Ooh. So here's another special ball, the horizontal laser. I do like that. Iron is good, but I think we need more AoE right now. So that ball right there is what is the laser. So that's going to make a horizontal laser every time it hits anybody. And yeah, getting it stuck back there for a little bit can help it really put in some work. Gotta make sure we take out this guy before he reaches the end. I'm gonna hold off on picking that up until I get something else. Ooh, yeah, I'll take a lightning ball. And now we can pick this up. So these things will do a couple of things. One, it can randomly level up our stuff 1 to 5 upgrade levels. Things can go up to level 3. And I only got 2 out of the 5. That's alright. That's just pure luck right there. Let's get them, in there. Wind? I think I could go with wind. Wind pierces through enemies and just damages them as they go through. It doesn't do much damage, but it does slow them, giving us more time to deal with them. Make sure to get all of our goodies. There you go. Alright, since we've maxed out our balls, we now just need to start taking passives. When you catch a special ball, automatically shoot new baby balls? Yeah, I'll take that. Yeah, we can take that. Get 1 to 5 more levels. Boo! I mean, yeah, you can low roll and just get 1. Ooh, got them trapped in that little pocket up there. Alright, endurance up. Yeah, let's level up our laser. Alright, first boss of the run is just this dude. He doesn't do anything specific, but he has a lot of health. And if he makes it to the bottom, he will repeatedly attack you. Yeah, get them in that little crevasse in there. Yeah, we'll take level 3. There we go. So now, because we have 2 fully upgraded balls, actually 3 fully upgraded balls, you can combine them. Now, certain combinations can be really, really good. Usually if you have like a single target ball and a AoE ball, combining them is usually a good thing. Like I'm going to take bleed and combine it with laser. So the ball itself still does what bleed did. The laser still does what it does. But now the laser, anyone hit by the laser also gets bleed. So now we're going to be spreading bleed out like crazy. Now bleed makes the enemies take more damage from every other hit they get. Vertical laser, eh? I don't know if we need a vertical. I do like a turret because that shoots baby balls and that plays off of the bleed. Yeah, radiant feather. If we're going to be firing a lot of baby balls. So yeah, everyone in that row, those red lasers, they're all getting the bleed status from that laser, not just the guy we hit. And as you go along here, the enemies get more and more HP, so it takes more and more to clear them out. AoE damage increase? Why not? I'm not getting lucky with these vision rolls. trying to get them in the corners here. I know I'm flying a little close to the sun, picking up these XP gems. I want to level up before I pick up my thing. Because I want to get a level 3 wind ball so that I can combine it with the lightning. Let me re-roll. There's our level 3 wind. And now this opens up an evolution. So certain combos, as this says, will give you an evolution instead of just a fusion. Wind plus lightning. Very, very frightening. Storm. And this does honey bunches of AoE damage. And passes through enemies. Which will actually do quite nicely with the bleed ball. Alright, come on, give me a good fish in here. Nope, just 2 again. So we have all of our passives spoken for. It's about which ones do we want to level up. Bonus AoE damage. We want to get some bleed on the boss there. Poison? That's not really AoE. I'm gonna reroll real quick. Fire's not really AoE either. One more. Well, I guess we'll take that. Because we need more balls. Let's see if we can't thread the needle here. There we go, got him. Ice ball? Again, not AoE, but we need more balls. And I can't afford to reroll. So frozen enemies. Yeah, I'm gonna take the AoE. Just 2. Alright, the stack is getting a little deep here. We need more special balls. We only have the 2. Alright, there. Earthquake is AoE. We'll take that. Now we're making headway. what else can we get? Yeah, probably want to level up our Storm to do more damage here. I'm going to try and get another level up before I pick up that. There we go. Alright, yeah, vertical laser. Come on, something more than 2! Nope! Nope! Only 1s for me! Let him get too far down. I mean, I'll take the Earthquake Ball. But either would have been fine. Alright, final boss time. You can only damage him in the back. So you gotta bank your balls off the sides here. Stay to the back to weave in between these ones. Slowly whittling them down. I'm focused more on dodging than I am attacking. So I am at half health. Whoop. Got him! So yeah, even with really bad luck with those with the fissions, we got him. We got him first try, and we unlock a new character, and a new trophy, and another new character. A couple of base levels up. And we can see our DPS, see what put in the most work. So our bleed laser did pretty well. The storm did better though. Yeah, the storm was the star of the show, though surprisingly the turret did really, really well. Probably based on triggering the bleeds. The bleed effect on here, because so many enemies were bloodied. The bleed itself didn't do much, but the bonus damage from a bleeding enemy did fairly well. Alright, let's return to base. Let me show you off the other half of this game. Items have a chance of appearing. So yeah, we got new stuff that can start appearing as you go through here. Let's open the build menu. Let's get a wheat field. We'll get a forest tile. I wish it would let me build more, because we can. But we have to harvest. So the way this works is you're basically, your townsfolk are balls that bounce off of stuff or walk over stuff, and that's what harvests them. So that's all. We harvested everything at this point. So now, yeah, we unlock some housing. We can build the sheriff's office. This one insta-builds, and we unlocked a new character. Now we can build another new character, but we need 20 wheat, 5 wood. Then there's this boneyard trophy, which we need 4 stone. How do we get stone? We build boulders. So we will build a boulder. Put that up there. And we will get a whole bunch of wheat fields here. Yeah, we're not expanding just yet. The other thing you can do is upgrade these. So these will get higher wheat capacities if we upgrade them. Again, we can't harvest again yet, but we're getting there. You need more wood. You need wheat to upgrade. I'll save my money for now. All right, let's see here. Yeah, let's dive in one more run before I end the video. This time with the itchy finger. Back into the boneyard. Now he has slightly different mechanics. The warrior is like our stock standard. He has no special abilities or penalties or anything. Itchy finger fires balls much faster, but has scattered aim, which is fine by me. He also starts with a fireball rather than the bleed ball like the warrior did. Balls that hit flaming enemies light on fire and deal bonus damage. Yes, please. So see how they all have fire auras now? That's the bonus damage. Some bonus wheat. Come on, give me some balls. I'm gonna reroll. Broodmother has a chance of birthing a baby ball each time it hits an enemy. Well, we want lots of things to hit enemies, light on fire, and then get the midnight oil bonus. So yeah, we'll take that. Alright, So the ethereal cloak is really dangerous. The reason being is that they'll phase through enemies on the front, but then they get stuck in the back, and if they haven't killed all the enemies yet, they will, the ones in the front will make it to the front and damage you. That being said, I think we have a build that can do this, because the burn ball will repeatedly set enemies in the back on fire. The broodmother will repeatedly birth new baby balls to continue the pressure back there, and all balls, baby balls, special balls, will light on fire doing extra damage, and they stay on fire. They keep getting repeatedly, relit every time they bounce. So I'm gonna risk this one. This might kill us, but I'm gonna go for it. We just want to make sure we're always targeting enemies in the very front. Okay, and our luck is a bit better, so I'll take that. Pressure valve, that's one of the new ones we got. Although I like stone effigy, they can help us out with stragglers in the front. Actually, no, pressure valve is more consistent. Hear them popping? It's very satisfying. They do AoE damage when they die. Ooh, field cleared. If you get all the enemies dead at once, you get a gold bonus. And that's impressive early on. But yeah, see here, this is what I'm talking about. They're all stuck back there, but they're doing so much damage that we just need to focus our straggler here. Ooh, 2 flavors of AoE. We'll go Earthquake. I like Earthquake. I don't want to fuse Burn and Broodmother yet, so we'll go Fission. Woohoo! Another 4 for... I'll take it. Make sure to target the stragglers. Laser's pretty good. Although horizontal laser, not as much for this build. I'm actually probably going to go vampire because I think vampire and broodmother is an evolution. Launch a baby ball. That would give us some forward pressure, so yes. And when the boss turns into a straggler, that becomes a little bit dicey. Yeah, because this guy's going to repeatedly attack me if he makes it to the bottom. This... Ow! Yep. Flew too close to the sun with that one. Did not quite have the damage output. So that is the danger of the ethereal cloak. But still, I'm glad we tried it, and we got a level up. Damage numbers, star of the show. The baby balls were the star of the show because they kept getting lit on fire. Alright, folks, so if you guys like this episode and you want to see more like it, go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and leave me a comment, good, bad, or indifferent. Your feedback's always welcome. So until next time, it's been Pinstar signing out. See ya!